just getting ready. I'm gonna start soldering my power supply that I've made. Um, let's just set up my soldering iron. This here is the PCB, obviously. That is gonna be the concern of this video. Gonna do at least one. Might do two, depending on whether or not I'll have enough phone battery. Just had to move my coffee mug out of the way. I don't like having, well, basically anything that I could eat or drink near me while I am intending to solder, because I just don't need that temptation. And as you may or may not know, eating and drinking is not recommended while soldering. Just gonna bring up this one. Here. I want to see, I'll watch the chat here this time. And then I'll be able to answer any questions. Okay, let's go here. And I just want to double check again this rectifier. You won't be able to see the just could probably turn this down. You won't be able to see the what I have pulled up on my screen, just because I'm doing this through my phone. But yeah, let's just, so here's what I got. This is the bridge rectifiers. Since it's a surface mount part, I'm gonna actually do that first. And yeah. Oops. Just gonna sort of get this started here. So with surface mount parts, you usually put a little dab of solder right there, and that will get it started. Well, there, I got my first light. That's good. Thank you. Now I just have to get these little bridge rectifiers out. See, they're hard to get. They cut them here. There we go. There, I got it out. I'm just gonna get another tweezer. Pair of tweezers I had were just straight ones. Now these ones are better for this. Just see. Yep. Let's actually twist this around like this. Go here. Then, oops. Right there. Shit. guess we can still hold this. Yeah. I'll put a dab of solder over on this other side here. Let's see if I can. I guess that is right against the ground. It looks very high up. Or not the ground, against the board. See if we need any more solder. Might as well add a little bit more, maybe. There we go. Just gonna try to get the. I have a gold sponge here. If you don't know, that's where. Sometimes I try to. I have it zoomed in so much now that you can't see much more of the board, but I think it gives you a better view of the actual soldering. Let's give a closer up view here of it. I'm still not too happy with how the one looks. I guess we'll see if I have to resolder it or not later. You can see there that I got it a bit too hot, it looks like, on that one place. Now let's use. I have to sort of plan this out so that it's. I haven't done too many of these, as you might know. I've only done a couple. But I have to make sure, basically, that I don't need to like balance these or something while doing it. Because you see, if I say I put something a bit higher, like this big transformer, then this might fall right out, which is not what I want. Let's just see if. See, those look about the same height. So that means we can do either of these ones next. Let's try doing. Always like to try to balance these. That's another hard part. Let's to try to now flip this over. Ah, frick. Well, can solder this one here. Because once you get a couple on, then you don't have to. It's easier. Okay, that one's soldered on. These two do want to stay. Okay, now they're staying. It's good. It's still in view, sort of, I guess. We'll go here. There we go. So now we got two of our test points on. So these two test points here, they will be, I'll be able to look at the waveform of the AC waveform that comes after the transformer, which will be good. Now we'll do the one that comes after the DC that comes after the regulator. Sorry, in the background, the noise might get a little bit bad here because my furnace just kicked in. I do apologize for that. Then, now, this stream, by the way, is sort of in place of my regular live circuit analysis stream. Not doing it because I'm planning to go to a hockey game later. Probably will go to a hockey game later. And I also was just at the dentist, and I don't want to have the need to talk the whole time. And so sometimes if you watch much of this stream, I'll probably just be silent for quite a bit of it. So those two are done. Now, we have two more of those test points. I'll put the rectifiers back here. Ah, frick. Ah, I can't keep this in. Keeps falling out. There we go. That's better. Now it's good. I'll just hold this there like that. And then if anybody has a comment to make like about my soldering style, I'm always looking for advice. I am still like I taught myself how to solder well basically because well I knew that the more I got into electronics I would have to. So that was a few years ago. I'm definitely better at it now than I was then, but there still is a lot of improvement. There's some view of it. Those will look pretty good. So now, oh, we do have one more. The PPK2 port, which, again, if some of you have watched my videos, you'll know the PPK2 is a current measuring device, so that's a double one. Because it has one, like, so, this case, for instance, the V in goes there, V out goes there, and it measures the current going through it. It's an ammeter, effectively. Well, it is an ammeter. But then you can use, there's a computer software where you can watch it live. Oops. Let's go there. There. Okay. So that's all good there. Now we got, I think we'll do this stuff here. This is the fuse holder. And then this is the AC connection. I used a bigger connector than this little guy here, primarily to give width, like, you know, the distance between these two pins to be more. Let's get it out and do it first, I think. Then we'll do the AC connector, the fuse connectors. We're basically right on the downhill slope here. There we go. I'll get the fuse connectors out. Let's see, I got 4 likes now. It's really good. The reason I wasn't too concerned about these guys, or a few of the different through-hole components, is because these ones in particular fit really tight, so they're not going to fall out, like we were seeing before. Some of the other ones, I can bend the leads, so they won't fall out. Ooh, but that, we should do the regulator after this, before this big one here, because the regulator will be able to fall out. I could twist its legs a bit too, but it's better. We'll do these, both of these, the regulator and the trimmer resistor. Okay, that's in there. Solder that up. Okay. Now our fuse holders all soldered up. Let's move on to, like I said, the good old regulator. Let me just double check the placement of it. So that's we're using the LM317 regulator. If you haven't watched the other videos of it, of where I added this regulator, it's a very beefy regulator. See there? It's highly, I would say, customizable would be the word. Yeah. So I think it will go fall in like that. Let me just check this. Oh, no, it does go in like this. I should have placed that differently, I think. Let me check the 3D viewer. You can't see this, it's on my computer, I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely is. I should have maybe done this differently, because now I think we might run into a problem with our heatsink, which is right here. See? This is the heatsink. And it sort of falls like this. That's pretty big for it. I thought it was like a little clip-on thing, but I guess not. But yeah, it goes like that, and then I guess I'm supposed to get a screw for it, which I don't currently have. Yeah. So, but this will still work. Like, this is definitely not fatal. Not like, I don't know if you checked into the first video. I think I did also live stream the soldering of it. But this one, I had the pins all messed up, and that was very, very bad. That was almost fatal. But I can be somewhat, forget what the word is now. It's funny because that word does describe what somebody who is it should be able to. Resourceful. That's the word. I can be resourceful at times. Ah. Here we go. Let's do the other two. There. Been watching for that. I don't know if you've seen it, but I had somebody tell me before, like you can watch, you could sort of see when the solder's really taken, sort of collapses in, like you can see really start to flow. So sometimes you'll see me hold it, and then I'll see it start to flow, and then I'll take it off because then it should be good. So there we go. Guess we could do that trimmer resistor, like I said too. The reasons we are doing these there they are, before say others, is this makes it a bit easier in the long run, because the through hole ones here, you can just bend the leads out and then you don't have to worry about them falling out and such. That's a trimmer resistor there. We will have to bend the leads out here a little bit, so I guess we could have done this with all the other ones. There we go. So now we just have, I have the big one. You can really put in whenever, I guess. Ooh, I wonder if that my regulator is going to be bigger than it, though. We might actually run into problems. Let's see. This is the transformer. No, we're not going to run into problems. Except that it's so tall that it's taller than everything else. There we go. Now this is, as again, like I like to elicit a lot of comments from people, and one person commented to me because I was looking at my waveform that came after this transformer, and it almost looked like a square wave when it was being loaded. And she said that, well, what do you expect from such a puny transformer? So I just said the big one here, but it's just because it's the transformer, and it is large compared to the other components on this particular board. It's not a big transformer. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, transformer, so what its job is to take the 120 AC voltage that will be connected here and convert it into, I think it's something like 15, 14 volts. I'd have to double check my this data sheet. And then that goes into the rectifier, and that's what the rectifier rectifies. Then all of this happens further downstream. So let's go on and do the rest of everything here. We're just gonna place all, what's that, 4 components left. So we need 3.6. This is the LED. There it is, 3.6. Ooh. I usually use the big resistor footprints too, and this is a big resistor, I guess. This will be good like that. Oh, oops. So you can see it doesn't look very happy there. I'll have to either specify a different resistor or make a bigger footprint. I should be taking notes on this. Yeah, just give me a second. Okay. My notometer. Flip the regulator around. And R1 smaller resistor, smaller in size. Or different footprint. There we go. So I got those marked down. Now for those of you, if you are commenting right now, I'm currently looking at the schematic, which unfortunately you can't see, but so if you do comment, just know that I will get to it right when we are done the placement. There. Oh. R4 and R2. So we need the 2.2K. It's the 3.3K at least, or 3.6K I just put away. There we go. 2.2K. There we go. Now we need the 2K one. Right over here. There we go. Ah. So now we shall go back to soldering. Then I would say within the next 10 minutes, we are going to be at the testing point of this circuit to see if I actually soldered everything well. Ah, bless me, sorry. There we go. Okay, so now let's just move these all, try to make them so that they're not touching each other. Now we have effectively the whole thing soldered up together. I'm going to turn the soldering iron off temporarily. I'm going to get I need to get this, have a plug-in, and I'm going to do something that I don't recommend people to do. I do not want to tell people that this is acceptable practice, but this is how I do it. And I don't think people should be playing around with power mains unless they are comfortable with it. Just want to say that. Because this will be plugged directly in to the power main. Okay, so that looks good. Let's plug in a fuse. Fuse is very important for safety concerns. Okay, now let's just verify these are all. Oh, that one isn't. Okay, I'll unplug this thing, plug this in. There, our light bulb, or what's it called? That thing, LED is on. So that means it's working. Good, good. Let's get my multimeter here. Right there. So this, yeah. Maybe you can. Oops, sorry. Ah. There we go. There. Sorry about that. I was moving it around and yeah. So let's just check out the DC voltage, the raw DC voltage. 16 volts. Now this is completely unloaded, right? So that's why. Now let's do the. Oh yes, thank you. I think it's neat too. This is the AC voltage after that transformer. So it's 13.25. And I saw something similar to this. Not really prepared to explain why you would see a lower AC voltage than DC voltage. It has to do with how the multimeter calculates it. Yeah. But let's go over here. Now we'll see. Not sure what it would. Nope, we better go like this. Will depend on what's this set at. 15 volts. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's get I'm just gonna use this. See if I can change the voltage. Nope. Ah! Nope. I see what's going on there. You see, since I'm using this light will stay on for a while as it's using up this capacitor. Since I'm using this PPK2 thing here, then this will actually be an open circuit. So basically it's not dropping out anything. I need to get, 1 second, I think it's in one of my other project boxes. I'll just steal one for now. I'm just gonna steal one for my dusk to dawn circuit here. But you see, without this, that's basically an open circuit, so then this basically has no adjustment to that regulator. Now it should. Let's just go here. Yeah, now it says 13. Night 4. It's still more than I expect, but I think that has to do with the whatchamacallit, not having it loaded at all. Yeah, you see we'll go down. Goes down to 5 volts, okay. Let's, now we sort of verified it works. I'm gonna get, do you want to see it loaded now? Quickly. I'm going to actually, I'm just gonna probably resolder, like do, just to make sure that all those are soldered up well. I'm gonna do that. And then I think I might just call this video here. But yeah, thank you. I'm quite happy with the turnout. Connor Elliott thinks it's neat, which I am always happy to be part of neat projects. I'll just wait for it to reheat up. Now I'm just gonna do, like I said, basically I'm just gonna reheat. Let's try and get these have a very nice solder. Maybe I should just have this here. I'm gonna get some side cutters. Turn this off again. Some side cutters, and I'll just snip that all down. I need to get a smaller set of side cutters, I think. There we go. Let's just plug it back in to verify it works again. It does. Cool. Okay. Now I shall put this in the sort of finished box. Then I'm hoping, just so you all have something to look forward to, I'm hoping to have the like an evaluation of this circuit done by Monday as its own video. Yeah. But that's it. It is. Give you a look here. There. Pretty nice. I think I'll solder up one more. This one's gonna be a lot more silent, I think. I'm getting tired, but I think I'll do one more, and then I will have enough or two ready to be evaluated. I could maybe compare them, or if one bites the biscuit, I'll have another one ready. Set this back up there. I'll set this there. No, I'll set it with it. Let's get out a fresh board. and gets restarted, I guess. Put this away. Where did I put that box? I don't know. Ow. No. There we go. So this one we need. Might as well get that little surface mount component on there again. Actually, I think I'm gonna call this video here. Still gonna do up this second one, but I think this doing one is enough for the live. But thank you all for watching. I hope you tune in later to, in particular, the evaluation of this circuit.